Etheria was once a land of living legends. After 5 years of war, even the most powerful strongholds in Etheria succumbed to the onslaught of the Old One's army. With their options dwindling, the Council decides to gather the remaining Eternia crystals and seal them within the fortified kingdom of Dragonfall.
Dungeon Defenders 2 is a free-to-play tower defense game that is dripping with shiny polish. Now, I love tower defense games, so right away I knew this would be right up my alley.
In a tower defense game, you place down little buildings to protect a core objective. Then, wave after wave of little enemies try to break through your defenses to destroy your home base. So, think games like Plants vs. Zombies.
That's right, Darren. In Dungeon Defenders 2, you start by choosing a hero. Each hero has its own set of combat abilities and buildable defenses, so you can swing your weapon and fight as well as carefully place your barricades. There's a few free heroes to choose from, and you can buy more with in-game or premium currency, which costs real-world money to get.
As always, remember to check with your grown-ups before spending any money on in-game purchases.
Sound advice, Darren. There's currently only a handful of heroes to choose from, but there's pretty good variety. You can also have up to 4 heroes in your deck at once, and swap between them during a match to make use of their different abilities. I really liked this because it made playing solo so much more fun, although I did find I mostly stuck with the same character.
I liked the Squire, especially because of his heart-shaped undershirt.
Noble and brave, the Squire is always first to enter a fight and the last standing.
Lovely. The art style's quite striking, isn't it? It's bold and chunky and cartoony.
Oh, absolutely. I would describe this as visually charming. It's so bright and colourful, and it does a really good job of having a lot going on the screen without feeling overwhelming.
It looks amazing, doesn't it? The moment I stepped into this game, I felt like it was welcoming me in, and I did not want to leave.
The game offers a campaign of different maps that get progressively harder. There is some story offered through these, but it's nothing particularly important or riveting. What's more likely to capture your attention is all of the loot!
Coins, gems, and gear occasionally drop from fallen enemies, and you get a big chest upon completing a map that bursts open with all manner of loot. It's so satisfying, and like everything else in this game, it looks so fun and good and beautiful. It's great.
Oh yeah, loot is one of my favourite things in a game, and this game does loot really, really well. But with an abundance of loot comes inventory management. Thankfully, Dungeon Defenders 2 makes it just about as easy as it can be, with ample space, easy sorting systems, and a quick sell function. But I can foresee it getting messy as you get deeper in and pick up more items.
Affirmative. There's also a little hub area where you can visit various shops or use the war table to jump into a game. Though, while the hub area is beautiful, it feels a little unnecessary.
Yeah, it does slow down the process of buying things and getting into a game, which bugged me a little bit.
Yeah, and I can see that hub world becoming overcrowded and unmanageable as more people come online. The game is online only, but you can jump in and out of matches at any time. This was really cool because you don't have to wait for other people to start a game, but you're also not locked into playing by yourself for a whole session.
There's no penalty for jumping in and out, but if you jump in after a build phase has started, the chests won't refill, meaning you'll have no green crystals to build with, and you'll need to scavenge a bit to start. A minor inconvenience, really.
Yeah, the main downside to online only is that if there's any problems with your connection, the game can become unplayable. And oh buddy, did I have connection issues. There were times when I was just teleporting around the map against my will, and it made it very unpleasant to play.
And that's definitely a problem at their end, because I have a rock-solid internet connection and I still got lag.
The developers do seem to be aware of some server issues, and it could just be launch week teething problems.
And that's not unusual, Darren. Hopefully it'll be fixed soon. Ignoring that, this is such a fun game, solo or with friends, and it's a great looking game and it's free, so I'm giving it 4 out of 5 rubber chickens.
Yeah, the connectivity issues almost broke this for me, but when I was playing it, I was having a great time. It is free, so you've got nothing to lose, so I definitely recommend you give it a whirl. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 rubber chickens.